Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together.
Hello and welcome, everyone, to the National Esports Collegiate Conference. I'm Game Time DJ, and I will be your host for today, where we have the UMass White Team taking the field once again. That's right, we have Legally Grant, MP3, and Newton Second Law taking the field for Week 2 of the regular season. Now, this is Week 2, and I was unfortunately unable to cast for Week 1, but they 3-0 swept their opponents, and so we're looking for that again today. And it seems like, as I'm talking, the players are ready to take the field. So, let's hop on over and see if they can 3-0 sweep their opponents once again. Now, today they are going against the Université de Montréal, which has 0 wins, 1 loss in the season, whereas UMass is up 1-0 due to Week 1 and their 3-0 sweep. Strong start already in front of the net. Does get hit to the side here. Both teams coming out of the gate strong. Shot comes out. Can they get back? Yes, one player from Montreal already back. Clear that one away for a second. UMass might have been a whiff, might have been a fake, doesn't matter, it works out anyway. Ball is back on the blue half and in front of the net. Both teams full energy off the start, although starting to slow down a little bit here, maybe a more controlled play. Newton Second picks at the corner, MP3 looking for that touch, cannot quite find it though. Just a little bit too far outside. Ball floating in the midfield. I'll get touch in the corner now, where Newton Second lying in wait, kicks it across the midfield again. Pass back and forth like a beach ball here. Neither team taking full possession. Dangerous for Montreal. It's in front of the net. They are going to clear it to the side, though. Also, for those listening, let me know how everything sounds. I had to adjust some audio settings as there were some problems. If I need to adjust anything, let me know. I can turn things up, turn things down, my own voice, the game, whatever you need. If you tell me what you need, I will make it happen. Meanwhile, UMass here trying to make it happen. Does get the ball in front of the net again. Can't quite put it into the back of the net just yet, but they are keeping that pressure on. Keeping their offense up. Pretty light touch to the middle there. Throws Montreal off. Able to take possession of it again. Good return and cuts it over. Not quite over the defenders just yet. Newton Second and MP3 both out. Gets it over to Grant. Grant punches it down in front of the net. Not going to fall where it needs to. Montreal with now an opportunity. Shot it to the right side of the net. And they are going to find the first goal in this series. All three players from Montreal in the midfield, and it just so happens to work out. One of them's going to chip it around, and it's going to find that right side of the net and go in. UMass not where they want to be right now. Never want to be in a deficit in this game. And a whip comes out, a little bit dangerous. Noon second takes over though. I can assure you the comms were probably worried for a second, but then they knew what they needed to do, how to work as a team. Great backflip save. Noon second. Pulling out all the stops there. MP3 touches the corner. Looking to take over. Low on boost. Can't make that play happen though. Grant in the air. Noon second decides to wait, take his time, grab the boost instead. It pays off as well as Montreal missed that play. Grant low on boost, chips to the back wall. P3, good touch. Grant looking to backflip, fakes instead. Noon second takes over. Montreal putting up a good defense here. Not going to let that one by them. Man, shot comes out, trying to find the same shot right side of the goal. Montreal not going to let that one happen. Masto not giving up here. Peppering the net with shots over and over again. And then staying strong on defense as well. And P3 looking for a dribble here. Has the time and the space. Passing it over to Grant. Grant can be blocked. Shot comes out. No one to follow it though. Noon second. Able to make that save then. Second. Low on boost could be dangerous. Pinches to Grant though. Great play there to get it back across that midline. Mass now storming the boards, trying to get a shot here. Looks like some bumps might be coming out. The team's trying to get a little bit more aggressive, throw the other team off their game. Trying to find any gaps in their defense. And Montreal going to find one, bounces it off of who I think was Grant there. We'll see in the replay. Off the side of his car, and unfortunately that's just going to roll straight back into the orange net, putting Montreal up by 2. With less than a minute and a half in regulation. Mass now down by 2, needs to make something happen here, needs to find at least one goal to get that momentum going. In their series last week, they 3-0 swept, and that seems to be what Montreal is going for here, as they are now 3-0 in this game. Montreal lost last week their series. I do not know what the series score was other than it was a loss, but they clearly are not looking to repeat that. So UMass might need to lock in just a little bit more than they have, as they are now down by 4 with a minute left. Perhaps they might have underestimated Montreal here. And I have to take a look at how they played this game and come back stronger in the next. However, there is still a minute left on the clock, and I have seen crazier things happen. UMass is not out of this game just yet. Picks it up Noon second, trying to get the block. Not going to happen just yet. Works in the middle, Grant takes a shot, looking for the bump. FP3 cannot find it. There's a close attempt for sure. Demo comes out, though. Temporary 2v3 on the field. Grant's going to kick it up. Bump comes out. Does he get it by? No! Looked like that one was almost already in the net. Montreal able to take it away, though. Grant, good touch to the backboard to prevent that one from being near the net. And able to get over one. All of UMass fighting for it here. Does not want to let one more in. Got to keep a strong mental as they head into the next game here. If you look at one off the ceiling, maybe trying to psych out Montreal. Not going to be able to do it though just yet. Clock ticks down. And Montreal is going to take this first game 4-0. UMass White maybe looking a little bit shaky, not quite where they were previously. Both teams taking a second to ready up. UMass definitely analyzing how Montreal played this last game and what they can do to combat that. They know they have it in them to win. It's just a matter of, can they find that within themselves going into this next game? Montreal also taking a second to ready up here. Their top player dropping 600 points, 2 goals out of 4 shots. Maybe needs a quick second to refresh after putting so much effort into that first game. Now both teams fully readied up as we head into game 2. Montreal up 1-0 in this series. UMass looking to prevent the sweep. Here we go. So the clock ticks down. It is now game time in game 2. UMass taking possession off the start. Noon second looking for an aerial play. Can't quite find it. It's going to be denied there. NB3 kicks it up and over one. Noon second takes that corner boost. Tries to make a play here. Get the ball away from... Oh, shot came out. Not quite going to find its mark though. The shot comes out. Long ball. Grant going to touch to the side there. Second takes the air, brings it back down, fakes out one of the attackers. Double commit in net. Noon second takes over for them, gives them time to breathe. Shot comes out from Montreal to the backboard, and miss comes out, and that's going to open it up. Montreal once again taking the first goal of the game. You see them touch the backboard there. I think we couldn't quite get a touch on it, just a little bit shy. Chronic L gonna take that one. Smart takes the boost and the ball, and this one takes the air, gets it around one. Over to the midfield, passes down to Grant. Grant taking it on the ground, tries to force it around the defender, just a little bit outside, rolls up the goalpost on the left side. Gets one more touch though. Grant needed to finish that one, and he put it perfectly. Saw the positioning, saw the miss, or the bad touch rather, touched it with his wheel, a slight touch above the defenders, below the crossbar. UMass White taking their first goal in this series in game 2 has tied it up 1-1. Grant up again, heavy touch at the corner, makes it a bit difficult to follow there. NB3 doing the same thing, but stayed with a little bit better there. Chronic L gonna boom that one away. Right for possession in the midfield. Another big boom. This time though, to Newton second. Try to get the shot there. Doesn't have the angle. Does get it across the field to NB3. Back to Newton second. Grant now low on boost. Has to be careful there. Does get touched around him. He got in the way enough to mess up the defender, or the attacker rather. UMass can put up a good defense. Shot comes out. Good defense. Strong defense there. Another one. NB3 ready again. Not going to let that one by him. Stays with it as well off the backboard across the midfield. It is going to be moved right back though. But second, pushes the corner. Grant there tries to get the 50. Does get around him unfortunately. Second tries to get to NB3. NB3 might have actually hit the double jump button there. It seemed like went a little bit too heavy, or maybe just didn't read the play. Able to get back in position now though. A good touch there to get it away from everyone else. Demo comes out. Noon second taken out of the play for just a second here. NB3 strong defense there. Touched to the side and stayed with it. Gets it across. No one on his team or on the other team they're able to receive it just yet. The corner, Newton second 50s that one. It's in front of the net. Grant looking for a light touchdown, gets it back to NB3. NB3 over one of the defenders, grunts the crossbar. It's going to be boomed back to the orange side. Could be a bit dangerous here. UMass, though, able to get back in time, gets a good touch there. NB3 kicks it to the midfield. A lot of heavy touches coming out from UMass. More often than not, Montreal ready for those heavy touches, able to take them and make the possession play off of it. Being said, a lot of heavy shots coming out as well. UMass back in this one. just enough power to get it by the defenders. And good 50 in midfield. MP3 takes over the sidewall to himself, pops it up, tries to grab the boost. Second to the corner here. Touches it down. Stays with it, low on boost. Could be dangerous. Double commit comes out. MP3 left alone. Also gets demoed as well. Very dangerous. Montreal is going to take that one to the air. Saw the demo. And Chronic L just put that one away. Recognized the demo came out, took his time, and just rolled that one in. Just over a minute left. Montreal is now up by 1 once again. Second strong kickoff allows Grant to take to the air, gets a touch. It's on target, a little bit slow though. Gonna be picked away there. Good touch from Newton. And he gets around the defender. Absolutely no mercy on that one. Saw his shot and called it. A little flick with the tail end of his car, and it's too high for the defender to reach. Perfectly too low to hit the crossbar. UMass has tied this one up. Once again, 2-2. It's still about a minute left in regulation. Both teams fighting now. Next goal could be the game-deciding goal. Players need to play smart. They need to have a strong offense, but an even stronger defense. Both teams have put up many shots throughout this series. The orange net could be dangerous. Shot comes out, crossbar down, it's almost all the way in. MP3 looked like he gave up there for a second. Newton second, on the other hand, not willing to give up, able to kick that one away. Ball was all but in, and they refused to give up on that. That's the kind of dedication you need to have in this game. Even when it looks like it's all but over, it is not. An MP3, after maybe taking a little bit too long, perhaps lost in thought there for a second back on that goal line. He is now locked in once again. And he is ready to play as he puts that one away. From thinking it was over to making the change himself, MP3 has put UMass White up with just 13 seconds left. Montreal now scrambling for a goal. They could try and take it to overtime here. They can put it away right now, though. UMass already has all their defenders back, and there it is. UMass Amherst taking their first game win in this series, tying the series up 1-1. UMass fans, their heart definitely beating a little bit with that shot that was 80% in the goal. And then Newton second, able to kick that one away, not letting that go in. And MP3 converting it to a goal. You can see everyone on UMass in the 300s for points as well, each with 1 goal apiece, a very well-balanced team. Meanwhile, Montreal, looks like Chronic L might have been carrying them that game. Not as well meshed, perhaps. Going into Game 3, both teams now 1 win apiece, 1 loss apiece. Need to figure out what went well in the games that they won and what do they need to avoid from the games that perhaps did not go in their favor. There it is. Everybody has taken their reflection time and now they are readied up. As we hop into Game 3 here, I've looked over and I realized that perhaps there's been an update because series score is not, in fact, updating here. I'll have to adjust that manually in just a second. I'll wait till the next goal. Let it be known that each team has 1 game apiece in this series, even though the scoreboard perhaps is not showing it, but the scoreboard is going to show that MP3 absolutely cooking, puts away the first goal. Under 20 seconds. There we go. I have manually gone in and fixed the series score. You should be seeing that each team has 1 win apiece. And we are now in Game 3 of this best of 5. MP3, a good save on the goal line. Chronic L looking to carry once again. Tries the flick, doesn't go its way. MP3 bumping the offense, not going to let them take that shot. Second tries to grab that boost as it spawns. It does not, though. 20 boost in a dream here. Kicks it over to MP3. Great team play off the corner. Grant already up. Puts it away. 1, 2, 3 pass. All members of UMass on that play. All members locked in. Newton second. Over to MP3. Off the backboard to Grant, who puts it away. UMass White now up 2-0 in game 3. They let 4 goals in on that first game, and then they have not let anything by them just yet. We saw that Montreal might have taken away their 3-0 sweep, and they are not happy about it, and they are showing it on the field with 2 goals already. Each game they play, they score goals faster and faster here. Montreal trying to come at it. Could be a bit dangerous here. Backlift gets around them, though, as MP3, great touch on that. Grant bumps them off of that. Ball in front of the net could be dangerous. Both teams miss there. Chronic L, the only one near the ball. Takes his time, does get that touch. UMass just a little bit shy of that one. There it is. Montreal retaliating. Trying to diminish the goal deficit there. Both teams fighting for it here now. Both teams fully awake, fully ready to play. Giving it their all here in game 3. MP3 tries to dribble around, does get taken from him, but the ball still going towards that blue side. MP3 trying for an aggressive block there. It doesn't go in his favor. Bumps come out. Could be dangerous. Fake. Grant there able to kick that one to the side. MP3 takes over now into the air. Plenty of boost to make his play. Looking for his teammate. Grant can't get that up to that just yet. Long ball towards the orange net. In a second. Not going to let that one fly. This MP3 booms it back to the midfield. Taking over the corner boost, or around the mid boost. Grant slowed down to grab it, and that's going to cost him his life for all of 3 seconds there. Pinch off the corner, it's on target. Not fast enough, though. Montreal going to keep that one to the side. Both teams just want this game win. It could secure the series for them. UMass still having 1 goal ahead of Montreal to work with. All players giving it their all. Grant up, tries to dunk that one. MP3 to the backboard. Grant tries for a cheeky little touch there, doesn't quite find it. Still, UMass able to take possession here. Peppering the net with shots. And pressuring Montreal's defense. MP3 uses all the boost he has to get that one around. Does grab the mid boost and it works out. Grant shot a little bit outside, but does keep it away from Montreal. Shot comes out. Will it sink? Yes, it will. Top right corner. MP3 just a light touchdown. Recognized to let Newton second take it. The perfect shift. No one able to get to that in time. And Newton second is going to lengthen the lead to 2 goals once again. Montreal a bit panicked now. Still, plenty of time for them to recover. Yet UMass keeping that momentum going, staying strong on the field here. MP3 up looking for his own solo play. Almost found it there. Forcing an awkward save out of Montreal. Going for it again. Shot once again. Denied on the goal line. Let it be said, MP3 is not trying to put that one away, though. Newton second as well to keep it on the blue side. MP3 low and boost tries to drop it down. A bit aggressive, but I think it was a double commit from Montreal there to keep that one away. Everyone on UMass doing their part to keep this ball in the blue half. They don't want to let even 1 goal up. They want to keep that 2-goal lead for as long as they can. Ideally until the end of the game. That could be open here. Shot comes out a little bit too high. Going to force Chronic Elbow up in the air. He's plenty of his boost. Bumps and aggressive plays on that blue half. UMass trying to find one more, lengthen that lead, and take all hope away from Montreal. Z tries for a touch there. And there it is, Montreal once again making this a one-goal game. Great team play. Chronic L touches it down, up and around. Montreal's going to put that one away. 15 seconds. Montreal needs to make something happen off of kickoff right here. Meanwhile, UMass trying to stay in front of the ball here. Strong defense could be the key. MP3 putting the words into action with a strong defense there to keep that one into the midfield and not the back of his net. Clock at 0 seconds. They need to find something here. UMass seems to be keeping it up out of respect. Perhaps they just want one more of their own. And there it is. Ball's going to touch the ground at 0 seconds. UMass White taking the lead in this series 2-1. Scores a little bit more deviated than that last game, as MP3 absolutely popping off this game. 4 shots, 3 saves, and 2 assists, and yet still, all players on UMass, 1 goal apiece, splitting the wealth as best they can. Once again, we see Montreal has Chronic L at the top of their leaderboard, still trying to carry the team, needs to mesh just a little bit better if they want to pull out a win here. Now into game 4 we go. If UMass takes this game, they take the series. And they will have a 2-series win record going into week 3. Montreal, on the other hand, already has 1 series loss, not looking to find another. Need to win these next 2 games in order to pull out the win. They cannot give up even 1 more. Montreal looking at the strong start. Ball's on the orange half, but immediately as I say that, UMass going to kick it back over. They behind it as well. Grant low on boost, looking to go up the ceiling. Kisses the back wall. Montreal looking for an opportunity of attack here. Chronic L off the ceiling. MP3 not going to let that one happen though. Second, level-headed on the goal line there, makes that save. ZG just tried to force that one around the defenders. They're not going to let that happen. Second looking for the redirect. Almost finds it. MP3 tries to follow it up. Nuge second once again. Oh, just a bit too high. A bit too aggressive, perhaps. A little bit too enthusiastic about that shot. Too much power. Is going to put that one to the crossbar and out. Force that one through. Grant's going to deny it. MP3 taking over now. Good dribble, good pressure around. Tries to chip it over. A little bit soft, but Grant they're able to take over. Crossbar again. UMass. Shots falling just a little bit high here. They can bring those shots down just 2 or 3 inches. Might be crossbar in for them. Good demo from MP3. Recognized that Montreal had an opportunity there to turn and score, and not going to let that one fly. Took that attacker out of the equation. Able to pick up the ball himself. Grant keeps in that corner for a second. MP3 from the goal line tries to get that one. Forces Montreal to kick that one to the side instead of on net. Neither team is scoring just yet. Almost halfway into game 4 here. Both teams know that it could be a 1-goal game, so every goal matters in this series. Second, breaks it up and back down, touch off the back wall into the midfield there. Grant tries to keep it near the net. Big booms come out. MP3 tries to stay with it. Grant in the corner steals the boots from Montreal. Looking to put it to use here. Maybe get that demo. No, it's just a bit outside. He gets the bump. Even it seemed like supersonic. Demo does not come out. Grant Touch in the middle. MP3 50s it as well. He's down in front of net once again. Grant gets bumped as he goes for the shot there, though. Montreal pulling out all the stops on their defense. Grant flying in, almost able to take advantage of that miss. UMass playing confident but not overconfident, looking for just one goal here. Great touch by MP3 to keep it against the back wall and not the net. Second, low on boost, still going to fight for this one though. Does not want to let it around him. Grant takes over, it's over MP3, backflips it over to Newton second, who reads that, great touch, in front of a net though, could be dangerous. Grant, very careful, Ariel gets that one away. Staying with it now, does get demoed for his actions though. Montreal taking no prisoners here. There it is, MP3 coming in from a further distance. Still able to make the touch just soft enough to sneak it around the defender and yet into the net. An absolutely disgusting play. MP3 for sure going hard here. Gets the first goal for UMass, putting them up 1-0 in the series. Almost a retaliation. Montreal fighting for it on that goal line. It is kicked away temporarily. MP3 has absolutely been putting up the goals, putting up the stats for UMass these past few games. All started with that one moment where he almost gave up when the ball was basically in their net. And from there, he is locked in, not going to let that one get to him. They're going to show Montreal that rather than the ball being 80% in his net, he's going to put it 100% into theirs. He backwards, tries to make a backward to save it. June second, though, took over, bailed him out. Soft touch to keep it in the corner now. Less than 15 seconds left. UMass is up by 1. Montreal scrambling, fighting, trying to pull anything out here. UMass has all but secured it here. Clock ticks down off the corner. Last chance here. Can Montreal do something with this play where all of the UMass defenders are back? UMass keeping it up out of respect. There it is. Ball is going to touch the ground. 0 seconds. UMass Amherst has taken their third game win and taken the series with it. GG's in the chat for sure. GG's all around, but UMass took one game to warm up and then they were ready to play. What a great series. UMass now up 2 series wins going into week 3 next week. But that is going to have to wait because for right now, we are going to end things here. So thank you to everyone that stopped by. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. And we will see you the next time that UMass takes the field.
I see a world behind them. No more time sinking into the silence, reaching out for something you may never find, looking for our